It just cuts me like a knife inside. Will you wrong? Or will you just leaving high? You always said that I've let you down so many times, but now you see that all I ever did was try to get your attention for just one little loving word, but now I'm gone and our bridge is about to burn. Just stepped into the ring again, toe to toe. Tell me when we're just fighting in pain, it hurts. It just cuts me like a knife inside. Will you wrong? Or will you just leave it?
Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Here is a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Welcome to the morning show. Check it out. We are in Times Square, Florida.
Times Square, how you like that?
I really like
It's
it.
vacation week. Josh is in the house.
I like it.
Good to
like
see
it.
you.
Kodak moment.
What do you think, Josh? We good? He's like, yeah.
It's okay. Josh has used this background before and it was moving.
Look at your shirt.
How's my shirt?
It's a little see-through.
Little see-through. I hope you got clothes under there.
No, I got paisleys.
Speaking of what we
You
found
threw
in the
mine
back,
right away.
I can't believe I found a bra insert next to your chair this morning.
It was mine. You threw it away.
A black bra insert, like a bathing suit puff thing. Unmistakably what it is.
First of all, it wasn't a puff thing. It was a cup stabilizer.
And why was that in the back by
Ask
your
Josh.
things? Ask Josh. I asked you, because that's your favorite place to hang out.
But I didn't sit on that side of the table. You know what a
didn't
cup
have to sit there.
stabilizer is?
I think. I can imagine it in my head right now, yeah.
A
It's like
cup
these cup
stabilizer? You
things?
made that up.
Yeah.
That's not even a word.
It is a word.
What stabilizer? What
It
are you
stabilizes
stabilizing?
everything.
That
Because
thing back there?
it gotta be jelly because jam don't work
So
that
then
way.
Teddy takes 2 pens and she picks it up to throw it away. She's like, I'm not touching that.
I picked it up and said,
Anyway,
That's-
happy Friday. Can you believe it's Friday already?
I know. And
The
Friday
week went
has
really
started.
fast, right?
So exciting.
So exciting.
Exciting
I got some great news today for some
Great
friends.
What?
Some friends that
Huh?
are in remission from cancer, so I'm really
Yes.
excited. So that's been
Go
some
for
really
that.
great news. And some new people coming in that are writers. Second person that's in remission from cancer today, I heard.
Doing
So
good.
it's kind of a nice way to start the weekend and to move into a Friday to get good news. Because often
About time.
you and I don't get a lot of good news. So to get 2 good phone calls this morning of people that were in remission from cancer, I will take it all day long.
Very nice. And we got some new stuff coming up as well. We're inviting an artist to go on the road with us.
August 10th, save the date. We're going to be at I don't even know where the camera is.
Suncoast.
At Sunscape. It's a
Sunscape.
new living
one.
facility, assisted and memory care facility on Boca Rio Road. Brand new. It is spectacular. It is celebrating Boca Festival Days on August 10th. Thursday night, we're going to be there with a lot of our artist friends. Hopefully, we're going to be setting up some type of recording or show or red carpet interviews like we're going to do at JC's. And Gina's going to be there. Jay's going to be
We're
there.
doing a
Lola's
show
going to
there.
be there.
We're taking the remote and doing the show.
See what we're going to be doing there.
Somebody asked me if Josh had any kind of drawings. Do you have drawings? Any drawings you have hidden in your closet or something?
Yeah. They're kind of all digital drawings. I need to go back to pen and paper, but no.
Can
I mean,
we
as a
print any the way?
yeah, we can print them. Yeah,
They asked us to put it on the set.
Oh,
of this
okay.
thing, which will be kind of cool.
yeah. I can put my. I mean, I can put my iPad out there, but that's gonna look a little wonky.
No, we want to print them like we do with what's his name, Berman,
With Ken Bieberman?
Ken Bieberman stuff. Those are printed. Those are digital, right?
Absolutely. So he'll take a
Okay.
picture, he'll print them, he'll enlarge them or shrink them.
I got a lot of them that I would love to be printed.
Yep, we'll,
Yeah.
we'll reach out to Ken. I have to actually ask him about this event also.
I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody asked me about you. If you had, I don't know why. I don't even know if they know you, but they asked me if you had anything printed, and I think they were talking at this. They asked me if that was his. I said, no, that's this other guy named Kent. But they were asking me if Josh had.
Josh has a giraffe.
I got the giraffe up there. Yeah.
Him and Garcia have this inside joke. Garcia puts the camera
On
there
your
to go
giraffe,
set
I know.
The camera. That's
Exactly.
what he does. It's hilarious.
So a lot of good stuff. What do you got going on for the weekend? We got a sound check tonight, I know.
I got to get through tonight. I don't think about the weekend.
Tonight, I meant. Sound check, and then
Tonight we're going to the movies at Del Rey and having a sound check. Everybody's invited to this thing if you want to learn how the movie theater works, which I would love to learn. Machines, the projectors, the sound room, the recording
you've always
room.
wanted to own a movie theater.
I told her that. I gave her $1. I says, can I own 1/100th of a percentage?
Sell it to the public.
And I want to get a round tray, and I want to crazy glue the bottles of beer.
This is what happens as he ages.
Like they try to take it off and it doesn't come off. kind of
No,
thing?
I want to walk around with it in my tuxedo.
I think we
Oh,
should have Trippy
just-
walk around with it.
Trippy? Oh, Trippy can do it. I got a couple of people that should do it. You know, there's certain swag to moving.
Is
with
that
a
what it
track.
is?
If you want to sell them. Me, I don't sell them. I just drink them.
I don't know. But it's hard to believe it's Friday again, is all I got to tell you. The week
You
is
see the
just,
way she turned?
Because I don't know where your conversation's going to go with
You
selling
started it.
this situation.
I can't believe you're a teacher.
JC Dreesen concert. Get your tickets at events.amp2.tv. $18 a ticket, and if you're not in Florida, you can watch it on recording the following day for 72 hours. Right? It starts at 12 o'clock on Saturday,
It runs for 3
Sunday,
days.
Monday for 3 days.
And the funny thing is that I posted the link to be able to do that. It's on our page, it's on JC's page, but it's right at the top. So if you want to order the pay on demand, is what it's called, video on demand.
I'm looking at your shirt.
What's on my shirt?
It's kind of keying in on your shirt from the
On the what?
what's it called? The Tickertron? What is that called? The screen in Times Square. It's not a Tickertron. It's
Tick Parade.
no. See the screen that's going through your shirt, whatever it's called. Anyway, so that was some good news we got today. I'm excited about that. And there were some other things happening. We've had another thing happening here on the 18th. We had to fill the crew in on.
New shoot. On the 18th, we're going to get a piece of new equipment.
Going to bring a teleprompter in, Josh.
Okay.
He's like, okay. So
Okay.
We have to do 17 to 20 pieces off it.
What does that mean?
So we'll be here for like 4 hours in the morning to do it.
just recording content.
Oh, okay.
Easy.
No
It's what we
editing
do
works.
every day.
I know.
People always wonder what we do. So yesterday, I had a long meeting with Bernie, and I say long, and I mean long. And you know what happens to our crew? They lock themselves in the rooms. Well, some come in here, some go in there. You know who comes in the theater with me?
Oh,
No one,
why?
except Bernie.
You should have told Josh to sit out there with you.
Except Bernie.
I was working.
Elisa was out there
was
working on
working.
something else. Everyone was working. Bernie comes in, and he just keeps bringing people in, more and more and more people coming
But
in.
those guys are pretty cool. They have some good stuff coming. I think one of them is coming today.
He's come. Two, I think, are coming today. The watch guy. If you like watches and
Like jewelry. Watch out.
fine watches, Rolex, and all
He
these
gets
names
you
that I
anything
can't
you want.
pronounce.
He gets you anything you want.
He's a young kid. I'm young. He's 28.
He's young. He's been doing it for 6 years. And the funny thing about this guy is that he gets you the best price. Like if you want a Rolex that costs $100,000, which he showed me, and I says my wrist will have an infection if I put that.
You know anyone that has a real Rolex, $100,000 on your wrist? I don't know. What do you do with that? I collect
Pray.
shoes. I don't know if I could actually put that much money into a piece of jewelry. One piece.
I went to Switzerland.
But I guess if you have that much money, it's okay.
I went to Switzerland and I was doing a deal, a sugarcane or something there when I was in international trade. And somebody had given me a fake Rolex. But it was really good looking. It was nice, but it was fake. It cost me like $25. And the guy in Switzerland says, oh, you're the big guy. You're the guy with the Rolex. And I say, take it off and says, do you want it? And I thought the guy was going to have a conniption right there. He says, what? I says, do you want it? And he says, oh, no, I couldn't do that, Mr. Santa. I says, no, if you want it, you can have it. He never took it the first day. But the third day, I gave it to him. And he looked at it and he says, this isn't real. It wasn't. But it looked good. But this guy's a real. These are real Rolexes. And he gets diamond rings and things of that nature. He gets it at a good price.
So I was reading it. Speaking of that, I was reading a thing on social media the other day. A guy goes into a bank and he says, I need a $5,000 loan to go on this vacation, to travel abroad.
You can get a loan to travel?
You can loan for anything. He says, I need $5,000 loan to travel abroad. And the bank says, no problem. What are you going to leave as collateral? Because he didn't have any money. He goes, I'm going to leave you my $250,000 Rolls Royce. Here are the keys as collateral while I'm gone. When I come back, I'll pay you interest on it, paid in full when I get back from vacation. No problem. The guy goes on vacation. They park the car, a real Rolls Royce, $250,000. And the guy pays him $15.13 interest. Comes back, the bank manager says, we checked you out. You are a multi-millionaire. This Rolls Royce is legit. Why would you need a $5,000 loan to go on vacation? He says, where else could I pay $15.13 to park my car for a month? But boom. How you like that? That's pretty good, right?
No. You're a multi-millionaire. You got to worry about $15 worth of parking.
Well, think what would parking cost if you go away? That I guess was
And
before
the Rolls
Uber and
Royce,
Lyft.
I'm pretty sure he has a mansion he could have put in.
And have your driver take you. But that wasn't the story. You actually listened to the whole thing, didn't you?
I wanted to know where this was going. I
was
really
it.
want to meet this guy.
So would I.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, things to do. What do you got cooking for the weekend, Josh? We haven't even talked to you. How was your vacation?
It was fun, actually. It was very relaxing because, like I said, I had the beach in my backyard, and then I go out on this back patio and just read the whole time, and birds would fly across, and it would be seagulls and pelicans flying across.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then I look out in the water. There's dolphins going up above the water, like just getting air and all that. There were manatees coming to shore. So it was actually pretty
Did
nice.
you go to the Bronx Zoo?
Did you guys rent a house or you have family there?
We have family there, but we rented out like a condo kind of thing, and there was 8 of us in the room, 8
Nice.
or 9, something like that. Yeah,
Nice.
it was a full
Totally
party.
different.
Where's this, in Tampa?
It was
St. Pete?
in. It's right next to St. Pete. It's not technically St. Pete. I guess it's Treasure Island. I think
Yes.
it's literally right above it. It's the same area, honestly.
I didn't know they had dolphins in St. Pete. I didn't know they had pelicans
yeah.
either.
You get
Oh,
to see
yeah.
them right on the water?
Oh yeah, yeah,
How nice
yeah.
is
They're just
that?
like right there in front of you. I mean, there was people out on the sandbar, and they were 2 feet away from them. So it
Did
was
you read
nice.
anything good?
I read Malcolm X for 4th of July,
You,
so I
you
felt
went and read a book on the 4th of July?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
How the hell do you do that?
I was reading Frank's book, Santa
But
Terror.
You're a teacher.
Are we going to hang
How
on
do
to
you
this?
read- how do you read on the beach? How do you do that?
How do you not?
There's
the
so
best-
much to watch. Pelican.
That's the best place to read because that's the where you can concentrate the most.
Just enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Right?
You read on the beach.
I do not read on the beach. I listen to music.
I feel like you're so far away, yet the room got bigger.
I did do that once.
He
I got
shows that to
so
you.
scared.
What?
One morning, I just walked on the beach by myself with my headphones in. I got so scared, but I just did it.
Why were you
Yeah.
scared?
Because, you know, I'm walking by myself, and my social anxiety self is like, oh, everyone's looking at you. Everyone's has these thoughts about you and all that. But I just kept going, and I beat it out. So, yeah.
And
it
I
was nice.
guarantee you no one was even paying attention.
Yeah, I know, but that's just, you know, my social anxiety mind, so.
And Nikki didn't
Going
go, right?
bonkers. No, she didn't go.
go. She should have gone. She would have loved that, probably.
Mhm,
See, I don't have
definitely.
social anxiety on the beach. I've got social anxiety when I have to make small talk in a room of people that I do not know.
Why?
That. Because what are you going to say? How much small talk can you make? Oh, hi, what do you do? Oh, what
you
do you
measure small, medium, and large talk?
do? Yes.
How the hell you do
Because
that?
what we do is large talk, medium
it's
to
not.
large. Small,
This
and
is
we,
small talk
it's a
time.
controlled environment here in the studio. I know, even if I don't know them, I will know them by the time they leave here in 2 hours.
There's an awkward moment in every conversation that will trigger these feelings. And I've seen it with you.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen it because Dawn will go quiet and then boof, she'll come up with something random. I'm like, how does she go from here to there? I've seen you do that.
And then I'll try to change the conversation if it's going somewhere nowhere. It made me think
But
of
not
Richard
Not
yesterday.
everything has to go somewhere.
Yes.
No.
You can't just have a conversation for no purpose.
Of course you can.
And what do you talk about?
Nothing. Remember the show about nothing? The story about
The
nothing?
greatest show of all time.
Yeah.
Seinfeld? Has anyone seen Ted Lasso?
No, I know.
Anyone seen Ted Lasso? I watched the
not.
season finale yesterday. So you got to watch the whole.
No, I
You got to
can't.
watch
I
the
can't. I
season.
can't.
Yeah.
I want to watch Tulsa.
Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone. You would like
I
that.
need to borrow your Paramount code.
Isn't
so I
it
can
free?
watch it. No, it's not.
Think how many streaming services you subscribe. Not you, but people in general. And you watch one show, and every month. That's how they make money. I watched a show on Stars last year because Sally told me to, and it was $3.99. Now it's up to $10.99. It's like, it's $10. It's $10. It's eventually the show's going to come back. But now I've been paying the
$10 a month?
$10.99 a month.
You gotta watch other shows.
But if someone doesn't tell me what to watch, I'm going to watch Poker Face. How do you know? You would like it.
That movie you wanted to take us to,
Asteroid City.
are you insane?
Why?
It's the worst movie
He
ever
went to see it.
made.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I've never. I don't know.
I
I haven't seen any
agonized.
trailers for it.
You
But
know
it's-
why? Because the movie's so bad. So bad. And then there are people that are defending the director and the guy.
Because it's Wes Anderson. He
That's
has a
what
certain
Chelsea said.
style.
That's
to
not
his-
style. My
He
4-year-old grandson could do better. This guy is horrible.
No, he's not. He's one of the greatest directors of our time.
I heard that from somebody else, and I said to her, I said, listen to me very carefully. If you can stay awake watching this thing, I'll give you $100.
Whose idea was it to see it?
Mine, because of him.
Have you seen the Grand Budapest Hotel?
Yes.
Have you seen?
I like the Budapest Hotel. It was okay.
the
It wasn't
French,
great.
the French Dispatch.
I saw that too. I was a little long.
Fantastic, Mr. Fox.
I saw that too. You
Isle,
like that one?
Isle of Dogs. Yeah. I like all his films.
They
But
because
like
not
that
this one.
style.
they
This
got
one,
this certain style. I don't like the color choices they had for this new one.
this
It's a
is
little
bottom
too.
feeder.
It's a little
It's
too
the stupidest
creamy.
thing. And they have so many good actors in it,
Mm.
playing bad roles. The lady behind me, because I met her in the lobby, we're talking about the Brooklyn Cafe show. She says, "Oh my God, there's more." At the end of the movie, we were getting up to leave, and it comes back on. I said, God, no, help me.
I was thinking that since we have to go there tonight at 9, we should go early and go to a movie.
We have production.
We should go see Asteroid City.
Oh yeah. You know what? I would pay for you to go into that movie. You would love it.
I was thinking that's
Because
what
you
we
have
should do.
insomnia, it will help you sleep.
Instead
Not
of
bad. It says 73% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Amazing, well written, fantastic cast, surreal storyline, top form Wes Anderson. You'll love it. It's one of the.
Because they have a nuclear city that they constructed when they were testing the nuclear bomb. And then there's a Martian involved in this movie, which has nothing to do. Well, I guess it does if you think about it. Snoozer.
And
I
it-
need action. Mission Impossible is coming out.
Ugh.
you wouldn't go see that?
No.
Really?
Indiana Jones #5. You ever seen that?
That I'm
Yeah,
gonna go see.
It was okay.
You like Top Gun 1 and 2?
The first one's better.
No, I like the second one. It talks about team unity. It talks about everything we talk about on this show.
That's why you got to watch Ted Lasso. It's about unity. It's about coming
I
together and the
watched 2
team
of those
coming
shows. It was the
together.
worst freaking
It
thing.
gets better
No, it
as the
doesn't.
seasons go on.
You know, that's like a migraine headache that eventually.
The first one I didn't like, the
subsides.
first episode. I didn't know how I was going to get through it, but it gets better. You get into the whole storyline.
Joey Bag of Donuts. You watch any of these movies? Do you like any of these movies? Do you like the movies?
I'm excited for Oppenheimer,
Yes, sir.
When's
Oh,
that
that's
coming out?
That's
July
coming.
21st.
That's coming. That's the night that JC's Dreesen's.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be
It's gonna be
packed.
packed.
She's gonna be singing and she's gonna have a nuclear bomb go off in the background.
How is she going to be singing while there's movies going on in the
We
theater?
have to direct traffic
But how are people not going to hear her singing?
because these movie theaters are soundproof.
I was just
You'll
wondering-
test it. You're gonna
Because
hear it.
her singing is louder than a movie.
Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna do
Have you
it.
thought about it?
No,
Now think about it
no.
now, though.
no. I don't think about nothing. I'm doing it. I'm ready for action. The train has left the station.
I'm just saying, that's why you have me around as your partner to do all
What?
of those.
To have anxiety?
I got plenty of that. Trust me, I got more than you. The nitty
you
gritty,
don't.
the nitty gritty details.
The two of you, if I put you in a bottle, I wouldn't be able to close it. You guys are anxious too much. Why? Relax.
Because it's the details of everything.
Listen, there's nobody more than me doing details. I get the details, but anxious is not a detail. Just get it done.
I don't know, things to do. Things to do. Any of you guys have anxiety?
Not really. I mean, it's rare for me. I just try to get through things. head
That's
on.
awesome. How about you, Joey? You're so quiet. Are you just quiet? Do you think about a million things going through your head?
Every now and then, yeah.
Every now and then.
I always wonder what quiet people think. Because I wonder if people think I'm quiet. But I've got 10 conversations going through. He's shaking his head. No, there's nothing quiet about me. 10 conversations going through my head at the same time. Do you know we got to go make a road trip?
For
$544 million Powerball
I
tonight,
told
I
you
think.
to send somebody who was very lucky the other day, and you let that person leave.
You could have sent her.
No, I could not.
Why?
Because it's the same thing like that lady with the blouse last night.
The
There were
one who
certain-
left her bra here?
No, the blouse.
Oh, that.
And you pointed out to her something on the blouse.
Yes.
And I saw it too, but you said I couldn't say it.
And here's the funny thing. It's like when I kick you under a table and you say, why are you kicking me?
Yeah.
I pull her aside to tell her a girl thing.
Yeah.
And you said, what'd you tell her? Well, if I wanted you to know, I would have said it like across the room.
No, I wasn't doing it that way. I was trying to emphasize. I know what you told us, what I should have said, because I saw it too. But you
like,
told me
"What'd
I
you
couldn't
say?"
say anything.
No, you can't. Like if you see something wrong with a woman's outfit, like wrong, like it's unzipped or there's toilet paper on her shoe or something's hanging out, can you say something, or would you ask a girl who you were with to say something?
No, I'd go say something.
You would.
Yeah.
Would you guys?
Yeah,
No problem.
no problem.
See, I could have said
Yeah,
something.
but then they think you're creepy for looking.
What looking? It was obvious. It was obvious.
So the season finale of Ted Lasso, one of the coaches gets pushed on the floor and his bodily parts fall out of his shorts. It's a funny last scene. So when he stands up, they say, "Can you please put yourself back together before you?"
That's
go
what
through
I
the
want
game?"
to see. I want to see Ted Lasso, that's exactly.
They don't. They put up like a blurry thing on top of this guy's shorts, but made me think of it if a girl was hanging out of her stuff.
If you do want a good TV show to watch, Abbott Elementary.
They say that won a lot of awards.
That one's actually really funny.
That's in the movies?
No, it's a
TV.
TV show. It's
Abbott
on
Elementary?
Yeah, it's on HBO Max.
What's it about?
Teachers.
Yeah, it's about an elementary school in Philadelphia.
I
Trying
don't
to-
know, because the last time you sent me to the movies, I went.
It's not a movie.
It's a TV show.
No, but I went to a movie because you said let's go see it. Because he was right about Orlando, so I followed the Josh recipe. So I went to this movie on Monday. Right before the 4th of July, I went to see this. Snoozer.
I think it's the same writers as Parks and Rec.
It has to be because it's the same style
Yeah,
too.
it's the same writers as Parks and Rec, which got a ton of awards. And you know, here's my question: all these late night shows that are in the writers' strike, like Jimmy Fallon,
Yeah.
are they getting paid? Not the writers, but like Jimmy Fallon getting
Yes.
paid not to do a show,
Yes.
or is
They're
he?
probably still getting paid. Yeah.
But he's choosing not to do a show to support the writers.
It's
So
not that
what's he
he's
getting
choosing.
paid? Yes, because he
NB
could do a show.
NBC said to them, without writers, they don't want. You got to understand something.
So what happens on this whole pay scale? You're not using cameramen, you're not using writers, you're not using food services.
laid off.
You're not using makeup people.
We're laid off.
So everyone is getting laid off from these late night shows. So nobody's getting paid.
Nobody. Well, Jimmy Fallon's getting paid. You guys a guaranteed contract.
Jimmy Fallon and the Roots. That's probably it. The house band.
And they're not working.
But they're not working on the show. Doesn't mean they're not working. They're still gathering information,
they're-
sending out crews, getting B-roll.
Well, they're
right?
probably doing advertisement deals as well, doing sponsorships for other companies and all that. So
So I wonder if they edit the show
Why don't
and
we
they take
call
out the old
why don't we call
commercials and put
Jimmy?
in like new. I'm
They
just
did.
wondering what
They
happens.
did the Thanksgiving show. I saw it.
Right, but did they take out the sponsors from November and put in the sponsors from July on the
Yes.
commercial beds?
That's what they did.
oh yeah,
They got all the 4th of July sale stuff going on.
So they play the
television.
content, they break away to new commercials, and they go back in.
Correct. Because they had Seinfeld on Thanksgiving Day, so that
So
was
production is still running, right? Your production crew is still playing the
editing
show,
and stuff is still running. Sure.
but nobody else. See, I just think about the trickle down on the entire industry of people that are either laid off or furloughed until this writer's
Furloughed.
strike
That's the word they use. Furloughed.
stops. So no
Furloughed.
one's getting paid.
They're furloughed. They'll get paid when it all settles. You know, the funny thing is that if you use AI, you can write scripts all day long.
Yeah, but they're doing it to support the writers.
But not NBC.
Maybe.
The actors are, but not NBC.
So that's what I'm wondering. Have you guys heard
NBC's the one
anything?
fighting with them.
which one? The Secret Invasions. It's a new TV show for Marvel. The whole intro is done by AI, like the whole the TV show intro. But it kind of makes sense for that show because that whole show is about the secret invasion of aliens, I guess, and all that. So it's kind of a play on words. But
Let me tell you. Last night we filmed a new show that's going to air tonight, and I gave them 10 questions based on AI, and they read the questions from AI. That wasn't the intent. They read the questions that I gave them. I didn't give them. I made them up. I asked something on AI. It gave me 10 answers.
oh, okay.
So I gave it to them, and they were supposed to read the question, formulate their own question of that question. But instead, they read it, and it was so flat. This is why they don't use AI on talk shows. Because if you're not smart enough to change it up and make it something that you saw when I came in here, how they read the question, and I turned it around, the narcissist piece and all that. It got into a good show, right? You have to be able to take what AI gives you and still be creative. This is the problem with AI. It has no emotional feel to it. And even they said afterwards, I asked all of them, what did you think? They says it was pretty flat. You even told me at the beginning.
It came out to get you because at first, yeah, it was flat. It got better at the second half. It always gets better in the second half. So they said, can we just talk for a half hour and then it gets better as it goes on?
But that's not the problem. The problem is that they're reading questions. You can't, in our business, if you're going to read, you better have great writers because you're going to have to add the emotion to what they're writing.
You have to have the feel to it.
You got to add the feeling to it. You got to be funny. You got to look for those little, you're a teacher? Like that. Or you see, you get a chuckle. Now, AI would say you're a teacher. You're a teacher.
Yeah, but it comes from you.
And the timing of it has to be right. So I was hoping that they learned that yesterday. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. But it airs tonight, The View, at
6:30.
6:30 tonight on True Oldies 95.3, 96.9.
And I think we're going to use something from today for the 7:30.
We got a great show. Johnny Melnick's coming in with his buddy Kenny, who does the dueling piano. So I'm hoping Johnny brings in his keyboard and we put Kenny on the piano and we can do a dueling pianos. You have your guitar here? Some music for today.
I also have a producer coming in. She wants to see music, talent.
And you've got the gentleman that was here yesterday who asked what my role was in working with you. How would you explain that?
Who said that to you?
The guy that was sitting here in the chair.
What your role is?
Mhm.
It's just as my role is I'm owner. It's how he works with me.
Well, I did. I didn't say I'm the owner. I said it's really how he works with me when I ask the questions. And he goes, I don't understand how that works. Everyone wants to know how I work with you. How does it work? I don't know. How does this work?
If you watch ABC Monday Night Football, where Monday Night Football is still on ABC? Or is
No,
it
it's
on
on
NBC?
ESPN.
Yes. Wow. If you watch ESPN football, you will know how that team works. Somebody does the commentary, somebody adds the color, and somebody's the factual.
Look how many guys got laid off from ESPN
A lot.
because of Disney.
Oh, yeah, they got
Van
rid
Gundy.
of Jeff Van Gundy recently.
But I hear CBS is signing them.
Oh, okay.
So I
That's
was
good.
wondering, they all get, I mean, these are some big names that got laid off.
Mhm.
They're going to be taken over. Their contract will be signed by somebody else, I guess a new contract.
Well, ESPN is the stupidest place to put Monday Night Football
Why?
because nobody's watching.
Why?
Because ABC is where it's always been.
Yeah, it's old school though. Everyone's watching
Oh, I'm
ESPN.
sorry. ABC's had it for 30 years. Along comes ESPN.
I mean,
Woo!
they got Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime now.
That's the stupidest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Who's
And-
going to watch that?
They have the Sunday NFL ticket package thing. That's on YouTube TV now.
That's even stupider.
You think it's cheaper to produce on those platforms? You would think it's the same.
I don't know if it's cheaper to produce. Probably YouTube gave them millions of dollars saying, hey, can I have the rights to this? And they probably said, yeah.
I'm going to tell you a secret. Can you keep a secret?
I mean, I can, but I don't know if they can.
That's okay. Keep a secret. All that production, a fraction of the cost of what they charge.
Of course.
Fraction.
See,
of
the cameraman
cost.
got laid out with the baseball the other night.
Yeah.
That's probably more expensive than the whole production.
You see how much the cameras were at the baseball games?
I was wondering, were you there?
$392,000
Yeah,
a
that's how
piece.
close I was. I was literally right next to the dugout.
$196,000.
No, $392,000 though. He has the
But
big
that's
one.
just the camera.
That's one
They
camera.
still got the tripods. They still have. They had the zoom ins were on like a handle where they controlled the whole camera from.
And they still have the control trucks, or they're doing it now
They
from
probably-
satellites
No.
all over the country.
Oh, I don't know.
Joey, can you imagine having a $400,000 camera?
Well, he has a $40,000 camera.
The biggest camera is the RE35 RE Alexa, and then put a Cook lens on it. It's
How much does that weigh?
probably around 50 pounds.
You believe you have to lift weights to lift the camera?
You carry a 50-pound camera around?
No, you use a steady rig
Yeah, but still.
backpack.
You gotta be in shape.
Wow.
Gotta lift weights to carry a camera.
That's insane. What's that one go for?
435,000. I think. I don't know. That's the one I found.
Unbelievable.
Now, do you see the new electronic cameras in Channel 12 is using them? Different TV studios are using them. There's no man. It's a computer and it walks automatic, like a robot.
Well, look what happened to iHeart when we were there. That's why they lost so many shows all those years ago, because they were losing all the board ops because they were going to automation.
Automation. Now, I met a guy, I should reach out to him, who does the computers. Remember Alana had that company in Fort Lauderdale, and they had the little robots? Well, this guy has one the size of Josh. He has 12 of them. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to sell them, but because of COVID, the production got shut down. I should have him bring robots in here. I would designate an area for each one, not in here, maybe in the theater, because they need room to move.
Well, Walmart had the stupidest thing of all time. They had something where it was an automated cleaner, like a little duster kind of thing that cleans up the floors and all that. It would go down the hall, cleaning everything up, hit the end of the wall, make a U-turn, come all the way back down, clean everything up, hit the end of the wall, and just go back and forth
I
just
have a
down this
Roomba.
one hallway.
Oh, it
I
just
have
went down one hallway,
Just
didn't do
one
the whole
wall.
place.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to do the whole store. I have a room at home that does that. It does the whole house, though. It takes it 24 hours to do my house, but it's
And then
pretty
it goes
good.
again.
No, then it goes home, and it says, "Okay, done." And then and Linda thinks she's funny. She calls it Freddie. So it says to Linda, "Would you like me to go again?" And no, stay home. And they have now that they also mop, so they vacuum first and then they mop.
Could do that. We got a lot of nooks and crannies
No,
in
you
here.
can't do it here. It's too much stuff.
So you ready to wrap this up?
Yes.
Get ready for the midday show. You guys are learning green screen. Nice job. Happy Friday, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. Join us on our midday show. We've got some music, dueling pianos. I'm hoping you got some productions.
I'm
you got some
not
talent
promising
agents.
that. I think there's going to be a lot of laughs, but I don't know about the dueling pianos. We'll see. See what he comes
We'll
up
have a
with. He
piano
doesn't
then.
answer me.
We'll see what happens.
See what happens.
All right. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.